Well, we have reached the end of the line. I guess we can't fly like an eagle anymore, which is it's a shame. Alright guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. I don't know, kinda wasn't feeling it today, I'm not gonna lie. Just haven't really felt right since I've woken up. I don't know if I didn't get enough sleep or what. I've been really pushing, as you guys have seen, I've been putting a lot of videos out just to try and make up for all the BS with you already guys. Most of you guys already know. But yeah, we're here to finish up Fly Like an Eagle by Steve Miller Band. This is courtesy of our alpha patron Gail. Thank you for sponsoring this album, Gail. This is one of the bands I never would have listened to without this channel, and I'm very glad that we listened to this album because it's very good. It's widely like, the range of the album, the sound itself is crazy. It's very expansive, so I'm very excited to finish up. We got a cover first originally written by Sam Cooke called "You Send Me." Then there's an instrumental, and then Sweet Marie, and then The Window to finish it off. You Send Me was written and originally recorded by American singer Sam Cooke and released as a single in 1957. So, kind of going back there. Steve Miller going to the roots. Let's do it. If y'all aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my face. I would really appreciate it. Leave a like and a comment too if you're not busy. It always helps. Alright. First up, You Said Me. 3, 2, 1, go.
Darling, you send me. Darling, you send me. Yeah. Darling, you send me. Come on, baby. Come on. You do. No. Honest, you do. Come on. Don't be nervous. Darling, you move me. Darling, you move me. Yeah. Darling, you move me. Honest, you do. Honest, you do. And at first I thought it was infatuation, but oh, it's lasted so long that now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, you.
Wow.
Send me, darling, you send
That acoustic is beautiful.
darling, you send me. Honest, you do. Honest, you do. Oh. And at first I thought it was infatuation, but oh, it's lasted so long that now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, you.
I love that vocal run, man. That's so good.
Yeah, darling, you.
What a soothing song.
Darling, you move me. Honest, you do.
It's like a warm blanket on a cold night.
Honest, you do.
That was very sweet. Alright, this is Blue Odyssey. It's instrumental. Are we getting spacey again? It's been a while. It feels like it's been weeks since we heard the space stuff. Back in space. Sweet Marie. That harmonica's nuts. What a sound.
Mary, she came walking up to me. She was moving kind of slow. Sweet Mary came walking up to me.
Oh, it is
She
Sweet
was
Mary.
moving kind of slow.
Whoops.
Say, Mary, well, what can the trouble be? She said, just don't know, just don't know. Oh, got something worrying me. Oh, moving slow.
That harmonica, bro, she's... Take a breath, brother.
Yeah.
That acoustic. This really is just like close your eyes and let your imagination fill in the blanks sort of song. All of them happen. I could just see y'all sitting back, you know, stoned as hell in the back when this came out, lying on the floor. You know, records spinning. This one's real bluesy. What? Stop banging. What's wrong? Jesus. What'd I miss? I didn't even hear. I got noise canceling headphones. That's funny. Last up, the window. Come on, Steve. Let me get spacey one more time.
my baby what she wants to be. She'll say a monkey swinging in a tree. Ask my baby what she's thinking of. She'll say there's nothing greater than love. Well, look through the window. Tell me, what do you see? A beautiful planet, peace and harmony.
If only, Steve.
Think love, you're surrounded. We are one, you and I. Gather your leaves together. There's only love until we die. Until we die.
What a line.
Ask my baby what she's going through. She'll say the same thing as you. Ask my baby what she's thinking of. She'll say there's nothing
So just like entrancing.
Look through the window. Tell me, what do you see? A beautiful planet, peace and harmony. Think love, you're surrounded.
What a chill way to end the album.
You and I. Gather your leaves together. There's only love until we die. Until we die.
Perfect stoner music. That's it. Almost. There, come on. Here we go. Clank, clank. Okay. Alright, so you gave us a little space tease. Huh. That's it. Give me one sec. Sorry. Alright, I'm back. Man. What an interesting way to end the album. I guess the other, 8 song, or I guess it would be, the other 8 songs were very, energy infused, it had a nice pace to it. Most of them did, these last ones though, they kind of took their time and were very, spacey and let the sound breathe and almost like ambient at points. I guess except the first song and the last song, which were the cover "You Send Me," which was kind of like an old. It definitely did have like an old 1950s kind of feel to it, except he kind of Steve Millered it, but it was still really good. I like that song honestly the most, other than The Window. The Sweet Marie, like I kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my favorite song on the album. I did like that it had plenty of room to breathe, and it was very spacey, like I already said. But not my favorite, not gonna lie. But The Window was better. I wish there was more of a space. I guess he really teased me with that for those first 2 songs, man, because I was like, wow, okay, this is what the album's gonna be like. And then I heard the other stuff. I was like, all right, so it's gonna be bookended, and it kind of was, but Not really, because the first, that first song was just so synth heavy and futuristic sounding, and the album kind of did have this, like strange Americana, paranormal, maybe even like UFO sort of thing, to it, which there's lots of stories about that. Not even with UFOs. So just UFOs, shall I say. All right, so it was Gary Malaber on the drums, Lonnie Turner on the bass. So on track 12, what was track 12? That's Personnel. This edition. All right, so man, why does it have all that? All right, so The Window. So who played on it then? Okay, so Charlie Calamise was bass on track 12, and Kenny Johnson was drums on track 12, and then Yochum Young on the B3 organ. And yeah, I think obviously Steve Miller on the guitar, keyboard, sitar, ARP, Odyssey. That's what that interesting sound is the Odyssey. It's probably my favorite thing in the whole album. I did like the kind of chill mix of, rockabilly, bluegrass, and rock he's got going on. And then he's got like, that's the spacey songs, which was, Fly Like an Eagle, a little bit of Wild Mountain Honey, I guess. And then The Window. I think, like I said, it kind of bookends the album. I guess my favorite songs out of all of them would be obviously Fly Like an Eagle. Rockin' Me was great. And then Serenade is pretty good too. I like Serenade. Honestly, the whole first side was honestly really good. The second side, it started off strong, but I don't think it really ended as well as it could have. But I mean, I say that, but at the same time, like I said in the very beginning, the whole album was kind of not balls to the wall, but you know what I mean. Compared to this, they did need like some time to compress and like let the sound relax, and that's what happened with these last songs. It's a very interesting way to end the album. But if I had to pick out of the songs we listened to today, I would go with The Window. And I love his vocals for the most part. Sometimes they're not my favorite, but I really do enjoy his vocals. Wow, the light just fell. Whoopsie. Here we go. Watch this. Yep. Piece of shit. Good for nothing. Yeah, I would say that his vocals are pretty much, I like them. There's some parts that I don't like, but I think overall he's a really good vocalist. And this is only one album too, so I have to listen to more material before I, make any grand statements about anything, obviously. But I did enjoy this album a lot. And I would say the first side was definitely my favorite. But I overall had a great experience with it, and I'm definitely down to listen to more Steve Miller Band. So if you all have any other suggestions by them, please leave it below, and I'll definitely check it out. And I obviously want to say very, very big thanks, you say that very big thanks to our alpha patron Gail for sponsoring this album. It's been a journey, definitely. It's only been like 3 weeks. I try to knock these out as best I can. Like I said, I can't do more than 4 songs in one video, or they just block it for a month, and then who knows what happens to it. But at the same time, I had a really good time with this, especially the first side. I keep saying that, but that was a really, really good, solid, album side. Second, started strong, but yeah, no. The ending, it was just that one track, the not even the instrumental, it was the one after that, Sweet Mary. I felt like that kind of really just threw a wrench in it. It just sort of grinded things to a halt in a way. And it's not saying it's like a totally, bad song. There was definitely nice pieces to it, but in terms of the whole flow of the album, I don't know. I guess it's like the penultimate track. I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite, but it was decent though. But the Window, yeah, definitely great. Steve, obviously is a very talented guy overall, and just can basically do anything, and that's fascinating to me. And because the people that can do it all are obviously on like the genius level of intellect and artistic achievement and such, and he's definitely well known, like obviously, but there are a lot of bands such as his, I think, that don't get as much love as they should, nowadays. I feel like a lot of the late 70s stuff and early 80s really, I don't know, kind of get pushed to the side. I've noticed a lot of the digital, or the first, not stereo, what am I trying to say? The first stuff that really started to bring in the electronic elements in the 80s and like the production of the late 70s, early 80s, you know, it's not the best. Some of it's not great, you know, and they were just experimenting with new technology and such. But I feel with that and like the bad, well, by today's standards, the back then the videos were just like, I'm not saying bad like that. I mean, like just artistic, they had to put a lot more creativity into it because there wasn't a ton of money they were throwing at it, I'm guessing. So they had to work with what they were given, and they came up with all these creative ideas and all this cool stuff, you know. Nowadays they're like movies and they get huge budgets and directors and such, you know. Back then it was either the artist or the label or someone involved with the artist that would do it. I mean, they would bring people in to obviously help them if they need it, you know, but I feel like a lot of the, like, you know, look at Peter Gabriel. He did a lot of his own videos, I think, if not all of them, you know. There's a, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of that music just seems to get forgotten for some reason. The late 80s and early 90s stuff is, I guess, still in the zeitgeist because, I don't know, nostalgia, and that's just what it is. You know, all the grunge stuff is still heavy in rotation. And then, of course, there's the huge hits from the 70s and, you know, 80s that are still kind of in play. But a lot of this stuff that's like in the weeds, shall we say, or not even in the weeds, it's just like kind of there, and people don't listen to it or play it. I mean, this doesn't like really like reference Steve Miller Band because I know a lot of their stuff gets played, especially from this album. But I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I've discovered so much music on this channel, kind of, you would think it would overload me, and it hasn't, you know. But it just makes me wonder at the end of the day, like, why do they play what they play? Because there's so much better stuff they could be playing. There has to be a reason, you know? Like, you just go back through any of the stuff, all of my videos, like, there's tons of songs that bands I've never even heard of that just completely shit on whatever comes out these days, you know? And I don't know, like, even a remaster of it would be better than the stuff they put out these days. And maybe the youngsters would learn something, you know? But it's not like they're going to listen to it. They're just going to listen to their, you know, 1.5 minute songs. It's literally, that's what it's not. Like, literally, there's like TikTok songs that are just, you know, 30 seconds long. You know, it's just crazy to me. And eventually, the attention spans are going to be so quick, it's going to be like a millisecond, and it's going to be beamed right in your head. And you're like, oh, that was hilarious. Oh, that was a great song. Just wait. Man, the people that are, we're just like dinosaurs now. And I'm even talking about myself, the people that will sit there for 20 minutes to listen to a song, you know? Like, that's, unless you're in the car driving when people are forced to sit there and listen to music, they just don't, you know? Well, I don't know. I got off track. Thank you, Gail. That was great. I'll see y'all later. Patreon right here. Whoa. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join. Well, actually, no, I can't say this anymore. Well, you can join the $15 tier. Actually, you can join even the $10 tier, but there are now, well, they've always been this, but like I'm going by the minutes now. $10 tier, you get 3-minute song, one song. $15 tier, you get, I think, a 6-minute song. $30 tier, you get a combo of 2 songs or 1 song that's 12 minutes, and such and such. It goes on. I've been getting a ton of the videos basically either taken down or all the money taken from them, all the best videos, as you guys know. So I kind of had to change the things on Patreon to kind of make up for it because it's UMG basically, but they're going crazy right now. So yeah, that's the new rules. But if you just go on Patreon, I just posted all the new rules for PayPal and Patreon requests. It's on there. Yeah. And there's also, like I said, a PayPal as well in the description if you'd like to leave a tip or send a request in that way. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.